Well, hello there, YouTube. I am traveling down 161 away from Cortez, and just heading 37 miles down the road here to Four Corners, and we'll talk about that when we get there. But anyway, so we met up with some of the guys from our local Spyder Rider group, the Columbia River Spyder Riders, Spyder Rider of America, Columbia River chapter, and had a great few hours. We drove up and looked at some old dwellings from the Pueblo Indians from, oh my God, I think it was from 600 AD to 1200 AD that they lived and built these things, something like that. I'll look and get more info so I'm not misquoting or being out of whack here. But anyway, I need to pay attention to my mileage here too. I got turned. But so they all kind of split off their own way, and Kelly and I grabbed some takeout lunch and brought it back to the little motel we're staying in, and had a little lunch and was watched the end of an old little house in the prairie, and started watching another one. I don't know why them old things, I guess it just reminds me of younger days, you know, that good old wholesome way of thinking and living and whatever. But anyway, got to watching those, and the episode gets over, and then right after that it was a Hallmark channel or something, whatever the TV was on, you know, and the damn Waltons comes on after that. Well, I was transferring using the Wi-Fi card on my camera. I was transferring the pictures to my phone. It's easy to deal with once I have them on my phone. And those things were transferring over, and I was just sitting there waiting for them. I don't know, it was 113 pictures or whatever, and they're transferring their way over, and geez, I'm watching that damn show, and I lay back to get comfortable on the bed. Next thing I know, my wife is shaking me. John, it's 4 o'clock. Oh my God. We were supposed to be in Durango at 2:30 for the big showdown and for the Spyder owners event. We absolutely missed the whole thing. I can't believe I took a 3-hour nap. The whole thing's gone. But anyway, this thing kind of, I don't know. I almost didn't want to go anyway, so maybe it was some subconscious thing going on. I don't know. It's not that I didn't want to go see all the Spyders and everything. The town's going to be locked down. You had to find a certain place to park, and you had to be shuttled in, and I didn't know what I was going to... The thing was going to be kind of a mess anyway. For getting in there. The guys that are, you know, staying in the area, you know, they can all kind of prep for it all. And I didn't sign up. I'm not an owner. This is a demo, so it goes, you give them your VIN number, and you register for the event. How am I going to register a non-registered unit? You know, it's a demo. It still belongs to Pro Caliber. So I didn't want to go even mess with the hassle. You got a little goodie bag, and you could win something. You know, I'm not an owner. I didn't pay for the thing. I didn't want to butt into their show, so to speak. But anyway, that's it for this little thing. I got one last little treat for you guys, and this will conclude the goof off time. The rest of it will be back driving again, and I'll make those real short. I mean, they're really, I was kind of forcing myself to come on, other than a few on the second day. That's kind of cool. And I haven't even tried to process that video yet, so I don't even know what I have there. So anyway, I'm out for the moment. We'll see ya. Bye. But the treat here, general parking, you know what, I'm just gonna land around the edge of this thing right here. Somebody waving at you? visitor parking. We paid, so I guess we're a visitor, right? You know, I always think about how you can just, you know, wedge this thing into a tight spot, but people do got to open their doors, you know. I don't know. That seems a little peculiar, doesn't it? Cool. So I'm really not sure what the hell we're supposed to do from here. Now that I gave him $10. There's some tacos, fry bread. Yeah, I could probably shed this coat myself. I'll be fine. I will show you something here in a second. Just gotta figure out where it is. Kind of bizarre. So I'm gonna click out for a second. So when I left you at the bike, I was in Colorado. I'm standing in Arizona right now. Four corners. Utah, Arizona, Mexico, Colorado.
I think we need to stop somewhere to get a raise. It's fucking beating.
I like the sign. We should be here. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That's the 4-state thing we were at. I did it with a handy cam. I hope that all comes out good. I hate using cameras. I'm not overly, I mean, I've used that thing quite a bit, but you never know. I don't know how it handles the wind. And I don't know. I just wasn't in a mood to be a source of people's entertainment with me walking around with a helmet on my head. Man, what an attraction. It's gone, man. I don't know how they do that so quick, but a damn tour bus pulled in and like 9 million people piled out of that thing. We got to that thing just in time. There's actually a line waiting to get up to it so you can take your picture standing in the 4 states. So when we're done, you know, and the line gets back up again, this one guy makes a suggestion. He says, hey, run in a circle. That way you can say you ran through all 4 states. I go, oh, man. Why didn't I think of that? What an idiot. But dust is on my dash again. Got 100 and how many miles going on here? 61. And 2 bars. I should make it 30-something miles back to the gas station. I do not like ever getting into a situation where I'm almost out of gas. I really, really hate that. Photo taking, horseback riding. Really. You ain't got many horses out there. I'm sure they trailer them in. What the hell do we got going on here? It's like a photo shoot or something. People having fun with their vacation. Alright, we're off. It's like 91 or something out here. It warmed up quite a bit. That won't be nothing compared to tomorrow when we go through Moab at about freaking noon, 1 o'clock. We're going to try to leave pretty early to try to get through that section as quick as we can. But it's quite a ways to there from here, so there's going to be no avoiding it. I mean, we'd have to really leave early, but we won't. You can say it all you want, but it never happens. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for hanging out in my my small 2-day visit into, well, 4 states. Actually, a lot more than that. But mainly in Colorado here the last 2 days, down here in the desert. It was fun. Me and the wife had a great time. I'm sure on the ride home the next 2 days we'll probably think it wasn't worth it. But when we get home and recover, we'll think it's worth it. It was very fun. It's very relaxing. Had a great time. I hate that 4 days of my wife's vacation is getting used up. Well, actually, part of it's a weekend, but use up our vacation time together traveling. But the nice thing is we have the Cenas and we can talk to each other the whole time. So it hasn't been at a loss. It's a hell of an adventure. If you guys have never, you know, taken a 1,300 mile, 1,250, whatever you want to call it, bounce in 2 days, that makes for an interesting ride, especially when the temperature, you know, probably averaged, I would say, in the low to mid 90s, peaking at about 105. But anyway, it was fun. It was an adventure. We're gonna do a couple of quick little shopping things here when we get back, after we get back to the hotel, and we're gonna button everything up, try to go to bed early, and tackle the trip home tomorrow. The first leg of the trip, anyway. So thank you guys very, very much for hanging out. I hope these things aren't too boring. I flipped through and watched that thing this morning after it uploaded, and I don't know, not a very exciting to me anyway. It may be to you guys, but anyway, if it's boring, I apologize. If you enjoy it, fantastic. But I do appreciate you hanging out, watching, and leaving all the comments. So thank you guys very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care now. Bye-bye. Well, this is our last night in Cortez. The old bug-splattered Spyder. Our cute little motel that we stayed at. Gorgeous sunset going on. Man, it's just beautiful. Man, look at these clouds. Just beautiful. It actually sprinkled for a little bit here earlier. This is our little hotel. Mess up all the white balance, but there's our incredibly messy room. We just got all our stuff scattered everywhere. Come on, white balance, kick in. Come on. Come on. Find something. There you are. Anyway, that's it.
We're out.
It was fun.
Went too fast.
Go to bed and head for the dreaded highway home. So, goodbye from Cortez, Colorado. We'll see ya. Bye.